Ahoy there! Welcome to O11yology. I'm Cap'n Paige Cruz, your guide through the choppy waters of cloud-native observability. Today's topic: what is cardinality? At its core, cardinality is the number of unique elements in a set. Now for observability, this often refers to the number of unique combinations across your data and including attributes for that data. Cardinality matters at 3 levels. The first level is the label or attribute level. Each label is going to have its own set of unique values. For example, service.name today might have 3 values, but that total is going to change as you add or remove services from your system. And the next level is at the type of telemetry. So for here, we're going to say metric, where a single metric like HTTP request total generates multiple unique time series based on what labels it has. Finally, that third level is across your entire dataset. Cardinality grows as you add more metrics and more unique label combos. I think to better understand this, we're just going to have to see cardinality in action. Let's imagine we work at SaaS. You know, shirts as a service. We start simple, offering t-shirts in 7 sizes from small to 4XL. With only one dimension, size, with 7 options, our total cardinality is 7. Pretty straightforward. But business is booming and customers want colors. So we add the rainbow plus our original white, giving us 8 options for color. And now our cardinality jumps up to 56. Why? Well, every size can come in every color. So we take 7 sizes times 8 colors, giving us a total of 56 unique combos. Customers want even more options for fabric, and so we expand from cotton to include merino wool, linen, and silk. Now each shirt has 3 dimensions: size, color, and fabric. Our new cardinality takes 7 sizes times those 8 colors times our 4 fabrics, giving us a total of 224 unique combinations. What happens to cardinality when we add a dimension that has a lot more options? Let's go ahead and offer custom embroidery for a max message length of up to 12 characters and find out. We're going to restrict our available characters to be A to Z upper and lowercase, as well as the digits 0 through 9, giving us a total of 62 possible options per character. It's not as simple as multiplying 62 possible characters by our 12 character limit. Customers can choose any length between 1 and 12 characters, so the number of possible embroidery messages needs to take into account every single one of these options. So to break it down, 1 character, 62 options. We got that. 2 characters is going to be 62 possible options for character 1 times 62 possible options for character 2, 62 squared. We're going to follow this pattern all the way to our maximum 12 character limit, 62 to the 12th. Adding all of this up gives us a grand total of, drumroll please, 3 sextillion, 279 quintillion, 156 quadrillion, 381 trillion, 453 billion, 603 million, 96,810 possibilities, or 3.3 times 10 to the 21st. Now we've got to calculate the total cardinality across all of our t-shirt configurations. So, 7 sizes times 8 colors times 4 fabrics times 3.3 times 10 to the 21st options for embroidery gives us 7.3 times 10 to the 23rd as our total cardinality for our t-shirt dataset. That is more than grains of sand on the earth. That is a lot of options. And we can look at how total cardinality has changed after we added each dimension. So here's size and color. Size, color, and fabric, sort of steady growth here. And boom, our total cardinality, including the custom embroidery dimension. What do you notice here? I see that our first 3 dimensions barely moved the needle on cardinality when compared to custom embroidery. And that's because the embroidery dimension had exponentially more possibilities than those other 3. Now, if we wanted to reduce cardinality for this t-shirt dataset, the best and most impactful dimension to look at is custom embroidery. So instead of using all of the possible combinations, what if instead we set embroidery true or false? A dimension with 2 fixed options is going to have a much lower impact and still give us information about embroidery. This would give us our 7 sizes times 8 colors times 4 fabrics times 2 embroidery options, true or false, with a very manageable 448 unique combinations. To recap, more dimensions means more cardinality. Some dimensions matter way more than others. And too much cardinality can slow you and your system down. And that's a wrap on cardinality. Don't sail away just yet, because if this voyage through the high-dimensional seas of observability has saved you from a data shipwreck, drop an anchor and hit that subscribe button. Next time, we'll be navigating the treacherous waters in The Problem with Averages. This has been your Cap'n Paige Cruz speaking, signing off, over and out.